Girl, free my hair. How are you on it already? Y'all are 2 minutes early. Damn. Okay, see, I'm going to put the screen down because I have a surprise and I don't want to ruin it for everybody else. Oh, 5 people. Y'all on it. Hold on. I'm going to put the screen down, but just because I don't want to ruin the surprise because I have a surprise today. Oh, damn it. Let me turn the screen that way because I don't want to lose everybody. So I'm going to turn the screen that way because I have a surprise. And you guys can't see the surprise yet. It's an unplanned surprise. So now I'm going to turn the screen back the other way. Okay. So now, oh, wait, here, I'm just going to cover this up. Ha, ha, ha. And then I can get back in my chair. Ta-da! And do not plan this, and don't ruin the surprise for everyone else. Hey, everybody! Ugh, this damn face. So I got a little bruise over here somewhere. Not that, but right underneath it. I have a mole on my eye that keeps getting bigger and bigger, but it's a flat mole, so I'm not that worried. But I've noticed over the years it's getting bigger and bigger. So my eyes are finally subsiding. I have one of these jade things. I decided to start. I froze it in the freezer just a little bit ago. Looking better too. Finally, my lips don't feel, but they're still kind of ducky. But I'm gonna live through it. So what's up, Kiki Bates? Hey, Sonia. Who I have free my hair, Miss Figueroa. It is hot as shit right now. Hold on. I still have to hide because I have a surprise. But I gotta hide. So let me cover the camera for a second while I turn on the fan behind me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Hey, Miss Merriweather. Okay. So I'm still not loving this face. But it's okay. It's getting better and better. So I'm just going to keep my coal jade stone on it. Hey, Jacqueline. And why do I yell out people's names? It just feels good to yell out everybody's names. So I'm just going to keep this on it, especially like on my eyes because I want my eyes to go down. And on the top of my lip for my cubic's bow. So hopefully it'll go away. I do have so many gadgets. I seem to be the queen of gadgets. I don't know why I am. I just, you know what? I spend way too much time on eBay and I'm always buying something. But more so, I think it is Love Life Tracy. It's because I am trying to combat like aging, girl. Like I always feel like if you look your age, then you act your age. And I've never really act my age. So like at 48, I buy so much stuff. And when I'm at work, I literally have a lot of free time. So I literally spend my day always rolling myself with something or greasing myself down with something because of wrinkles or whatever. And people at work just think I'm nuts. But I really do give all these gadgets away as like Christmas grab bags. And they're loving it. I mostly work with a bunch of white women. And they look at my face and they're like, okay, there must be something to it because no matter how much I say it, black don't crack. They don't get it. But they take my gadgets happily because they think it's what I'm doing. But yes, I am the queen of gadgets. I love gadgets. And I spend way too much time on fucking eBay. Okay. So what happened today? Nothing spectacular happened today. And so, what have I been doing all day? Not a goddamn thing. I talked to Treese, and then I did laundry, and that's pretty much it. I did not realize today that Dr. Yealy's office opens on Sunday because Dee Manners made it in today, and she went to Yealy's office and had her pre-op. So it looks as if though she's going to make it there, have her surgery tomorrow. If they did her pre-op, I didn't ask her how did the pre-op go and how is her blood level. Oh, hold on. One of my Nigerians. Hold on. 2 seconds. Osgo, how you do? Hey, can you hear me?
How are you?
I'm Peachy. How are you?
Hello.
What's the matter? Hello? Oz, what's the matter?
I can't hear you.
I said, what's the matter?
Did you put me on mute?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better? Camera off, camera on.
Better, yeah.
Oh, I said, what's the matter?
You muted this call. You muted the call.
Oh, where are you going? Where are you headed? Where are you driving to? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, so I will call you back if you can hear me. Oh, there you go. Where are you going?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Where are you going? Where you to go?
You muted. Hello?
Where you to go? He can't hear me. Okay. I was trying to okay, that's it. I love the title. I love the little what? I love the Little Mermaid. Sorry. Like Ariel. What's like Ariel? Oh, the green thing. Hilarious. So I didn't do anything oh, that's what I was gonna call. ADD is kicking in. I need to stop saying that. I'm gonna manifest that into my life. Let me call D and find out. Her thing went with Yeely's office. I was really shocked to find out that Yeely's office is open on a Sunday. So those of you who are coming in early Sunday and having surgery with Yeely on Monday, go to her office on Sunday. Let's see if she answers. She's at Serenity Recovery House. What? What's up?
Girl, you already know.
What happened?
Nothing. The house is fine. Whatever. I'm not having my surgery tomorrow.
Why not?
Because I have to go see the endocrinologist.
Why do you have to go see the endocrinologist?
Right. I have diabetes. Remember I told you that?
Oh, yes. You know you're on live. You're talking live, so you don't want anybody to hear. I was checking up on you live.
Sorry.
Because it's 9 o'clock is the live time. So we can do it. And I knew, okay. 9 o'clock is the live on YouTube. You know that.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm just all out of sorts. So no surgery tomorrow, probably Tuesday.
But I told you that we had planned on that, remember? We talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. That's okay. Tuesday's good.
So,
we talked about why Tuesday would be better.
Yeah, Tuesday will be better. So I talked to the driver, to Jose, and he's coming to get me tomorrow to take me to the other appointment so I can get cleared and we'll be okay for Tuesday.
Okay, so you got your blood work, and did you see the cardiologist and all of that? Did you get your echocardiogram, all that stuff today?
I did. I saw the cardiologist, I saw the pulmonologist, and that's the last step, hopefully, and then I can get cleared and we're good to go.
Okay, as long as your diabetes is under control, I don't see why you should have an issue.
I know, that's what I said. That's what I told her. I said everything's good. She was like, well, we just want to double check. And I'm like, okay, well, all right.
Okay.
That's fine.
If time permits tomorrow, because you have a pre-existing, you might want to tell Jose to take you to the hyperbaric chamber.
Oh, okay.
He knows
the pre-existing condition thing.
Yes. Yes. You want to get as much of that oxygen in there, and you want to and you just want to just make sure that you're good as your pre-surgery thing. Because anyone with a pre-existing condition, the hyperbaric chamber is very good for them.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to do that. So if you decide to do that, talk to Jose about it, and he can set you up an appointment.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so jump on YouTube Live, and everybody says better safe than sorry. Yes, that's from Prima. So yeah, so everybody on Snatch Life is rooting for you. If you get a chance to get on, then get on, and then if not, then you and I will talk tomorrow.
Sounds good. And I have something for you too, so we gotta connect tomorrow.
Fabulous. What you got for me?
I'm not telling.
Oh, shit, I'm coming today. What's Serenity's address?
I'll send it to you.
Okay. All right. I will I'll call you after the live.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Bye. On time. Hey, Cindy and family. Hey. Okay, who have I missed? Yeah, so you guys heard I didn't realize she had diabetes. Maybe she told me that I didn't remember. So anyone with a pre-existing condition, I think that they should go to the hyperbaric chamber. So my lips are looking good, right? That's like a bruise. And I have a bruise right here. And my thing is, damn, I hope nobody think that's herpes, because I don't play those herpes games. So tomorrow I will be concealing this motherfucker unless it goes away overnight. Okay, so yeah, so our sister D Manners have a little setback. I was shocked to find out that KMSL. Kiki Bates, I'm old. What the hell does KMSL mean? What happened? So she has today I was shocked to find out that like Yeely's office is open on a Sunday. So those of you who come in on Sunday killing my ha 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 ha. Okay? Because I was like, nothing near my lips. Even though with bruises. Damn, I look like Tina, who just got beat down by Ike, come to think of it. But either way, so I was shocked to find out that Yeely's office is open on Sunday. So for those of you who are coming to see Yeely and you get in on a Sunday for a Monday surgery, take your ass right down. So take your ass right down there and get your thing. Damn, what happened? What happened to what? To my face, Prima? This is from the my face is from the from when I had the fillers put in. So this is looking better. My puffy eyes is getting better, but I never had this shit before, and now I have it. So laughing my ass off. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be good. So because I'm getting better and better every day. So other than no, Kiki used. Oh yeah, she was laughing at when I said it's close to my mouth. I hope I don't know. I hope nobody think I have herpes. Not like I shouldn't make fun of herpes, but either way. Okay. So anyway, so nothing spectacular happened today. That was it, other than Yeely's office. I am actually taking a faja break, as you guys notice. Hi, a faja break. I needed a faja break because I'm going to sleep tonight in my regular Yeely stage 1 faja, but I washed the other 2 fajas. I thought I saw you in panties. When you saw me in panties. Yay, faja break. Okay, let me give a roll call. Hey Charlie, who else did I miss? Hey Dainty, I like that name. Who else did I miss? Yaniva, hello. Prima, hey girl. Sorry, Prima. Hey Margaret. Oh, hey Miss Ross. And I've already seen you, Miss Figueroa, and I guess I have everyone else. Okay. So, since I'm taking a faja break, I have some panties on. Hey Alexis, I'm going to show you guys what my booty looks like. So, outside of like the faja, because you only see my BBL in the faja. Well, wait, I wore those. Didn't I have those shorts at one time? Those Calvin Klein boy shorts. But right now, I literally have on like a G-string. So I want you guys to see what it looks like, and I'm going to show you like everything. Yes, like G-strings as in panties, but not thongs, G-strings. So I'm going to show you guys what the bum looks like. Yeah, and I'm going to show you guys like my lipo holes, how they feel, like the drainage hole from the lipo, how it's draining, and you get to see pretty much my entire body without without everything. Get up and let us see. I know you'd say that, Deanie Jones. How did the crochet braids go yesterday? I might not be ready, Deanie Jones, but damn. Okay, let's get the party started. All right. So remember that I still have some bruising on the back, so don't be judging my ass, okay? All right, so here it is from the front. This is what it looks like. So I still have some inflammation here. Girl, show us that. Shut up, Kiki babes. So I still have some inflammation right through here. Oh, while I'm here, I want to tell you guys something. To bring, hold on. Okay. So Claudio had me go and buy, you know, the gun, you know, the hot glue gun with the white one. Claudio had me go and buy these. They're the silicone things for the hot things. And he's using it. See how he's etching out my abs? So he's going to use it like to etch out my abs through like my faja. Because if you see right here, I'm getting a 6-pack just from Claudio, just massaging it through. This is still a little bit of inflammation. It's still kind of hard right here. So this will eventually go down. I have some other things that I am like worried about as far as how it is. But I'm going to turn to the back so you guys can see the bootay. Okay. And I guess now you guys can really, really see my lats. Okay, so here's the butt. I have these are the piglet things that are gone. So this is the booty. I still have some bruising somewhere through my butt. I think the back of my leg should have a little bruising. But other than that, that's the booty. And this is the butt from the side. So I have just enough. I don't need any more kapow. I'm not going to get around to. I am really happy with like where I am. And then, so I'm going to show you guys how my tummy tuck scar is coming along. So this is how my, not tummy tuck, I'm sorry. This is how my scars is coming along for my lift. Let me give you guys more lighting. There it is. So that's my scar coming along for my lift. So I think my scars are healing up really well. What I really like about the J scar is that I can wear like a low dress and no one will know I had anything done to my boobs. So here is some of the issues that I am having with, here are my concerns. So if you see here, I have this. Like this really concerns me. So Claudia will said that this will go away with like with compression. That this is just kind of like loose skin, and it goes away with compression. I remember when my stomach used to look like that, wrinkly like that. I should have something in my belly button right now, but I don't. I'm gonna make sure I get one from Claudia tomorrow. But this really bothers me. You guys see this right here? This really bothers me. So if anything else, if that doesn't go away, but Claudia says it will, because that goes with like skin, when the skin tightens up. So if I lift up this way a little bit, it goes. And so other than that, I had this string thing right here that bothered me, but I don't really feel it protruding anymore on that side. Okay, so whatever Claudia did to me, it worked, because I felt like I had this thing here on both sides. I can still feel it a little bit, but not as much as like before. Like I did, like he literally massaged me the hell out of me Friday, and it's gone. Yeah, yep. Even when I did this with my arm up, I felt it. It was like a cord, like right here. Like I can pick it now, but it's not protruding like it did before, even on the side. So he massaged the hell out of me and got rid of it for me. So yeah, so I'm happy there. So that's my body, everybody. So yes, he's magic. Hips for days. Yes. Oh, the inside of my thighs, the inside of my thighs are still, I still have a lot of like bruising on the inside of my thighs, like through here. I don't know if I have them in the back of my thighs. Yeah, I do. I still have some bruising there. I definitely have some bruising on my booty. Yeah, I have a few bruising. My scars went away. I don't feel my scars at all from the BBL from in the back there. It doesn't bother me. My scars that I had in the front are these right here. So this one I started to lighten up already. I've been lightening this one up a lot longer than I have this one. But this scar is getting lighter. But I'm just letting my body do its own thing for now. And I'm not going to worry that much about scarring. So these are, but to me, they're healing up really well. Claudio, for the most part, usually have something in my belly button. He might have had it on, and maybe when I took off my faja a little bit ago to wash it, maybe I got rid of it. I did have like I'm not sure if it was a bed burn or a skin peel, but I did have that thing back there behind my back. Do you guys see that whatever this is right here? It's just dark now. That was like, someone was like, oh my God, is that like a lipo burn? I never figured out what kind of burn it was, but Claudio treated it and it went away really, really quickly. So I hadn't been worried about that. So what I'm doing right now is, I'm not going to worry about scar treatments just yet. I kind of want to get through the first 3 months and leave the massage. The massages are doing me wonders. I want to have my backboard because I really, really need a backboard. And I think the backboard will help me with that area that I feel where the skin is like rippling back here, back here. So I want to put on the backboard as quickly as I can. So right now that's my new anxiety, the freaking backboard. But other than that, I am quite elated with my results. If this rippling thing doesn't move back here, I'm just going to get non-invasive in America. But in the summer, I ain't going to do that shit now. I'll get non-invasive. You know how you can do like what is it called? The lipo freeze or whatever. I'll just do some non-invasive thing. You look good. It's a work in progress. Yes, Miss Ross. And I have to remember that. I come from a place of like now, and I have to remember like, yo, it took you forever to get fat. It took you forever to get here. Like everything wasn't done in a day. And so, yeah, I did. I had a little bit in the arm, like when she took out my breast implants, it was just through here. I should be wearing a garment and maybe my arms would be a little bit smaller, but I did not have aggressive arm lipo. She just kind of just took like a little bit from through here. So I was tender for a little while, and I believe it might have been inside more so than the outside. It was inside more so. Because remember you guys, like the original people who have been following me, my arms used to be super duper red. A faja will cost you what? A stage 2 faja will cost you anywhere between 125 to 150, maybe 190, depends on the kind that you're getting. But these are all faja tape fajas that I got at the faja store. If you guys go to Claudio does sell the fajas, and his fajas are normally $25 cheaper than Casa Colombia. Yeah, just address the arm lipo. Thank you, Miss Ross. You have the best looking at lats. Really? Thank you, Deanie. Like, I didn't think I would like the lats, but okay. Oh, talking about the hips. So, let me go back to what she did. Okay, because I didn't address that. Okay, so I used to be one of those people that had like a dent right here in my booty. I had a dent on like both sides, and she filled that out. And so when she filled that out, And so, like, to me, I still think that I can see it just a little bit. Like, you see it right here, and then it goes out a little bit. And I was trying to get Claudio to smooth that through. So when he works at me, like, he does that, and he's like, you have the shape of a woman. Be quiet. So I try not to make a big deal about it for him because I know I'm not going to get total perfection. Thank you, Miss Merriweather. Let me see what other questions that I missed. Audacious. Yeah, but so far I'm really liking the I'm really liking the curves. And I'm really liking like my results. Minimal brushing, you look. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I was bruised up a lot before. Talk about I still have numbness. So I'm pretty much 7 weeks post-op tomorrow. And I still have numbness. And the numbness comes from the liposuction. And even when I was talking to Gotti Girl Queen, who had full body liposuction, as well as a tummy tuck, she said the same thing, that it wasn't the tummy tuck that hurt, that it was the liposuction. So I'm going to show you guys, and I've had the same pain, not the same pain, but the same irritability from like day one, as far as like the numbness, and it still hasn't really subsided. So I still have numbness. Now that I don't have on my faja, I can show you guys better. So I still have numbness all through here. Like all of this right here is very, it's kind of numb, all of that. And all through here. So it's like from here all the way down here. I still have very numb. And now that I don't have on my faja, I can explain like something to you guys. Like when I first had the liposuction, like my skin felt very jiggly outside of the faja. I don't feel jiggly here, but I do feel jiggly back here. So I know I got to stay compressed. Obviously, this area has been compressing and has healed up faster than my front area. But I still feel very jiggly in the back. And I didn't have that much back fat too, like from the beginning. So I will be posting my before picture. I was gonna wait for the 3 months, but I think I'm gonna post it this week, so you guys can see it. Girl, wait till you're able to throw that thing. Oh, my booty. I'm still waiting for the fluff, like they say. So we'll see what happens. This looks like hips to me, not lats. Oh, really? Are we having the big hip slap debate? Great. Let me get up, and then you guys can decide whether I have hips and lats. So I'm going to do the front, the back, the side, because I don't like the lats look. I do not think that looks good. So let's have the debate once and for all, since I'm practically naked. Okay, let's do the big hips lats debate. Thank you, Prima. Okay, so hold on, so you guys can have a good view. Okay, so here I am here. How do you figure out if somebody have lats? Should I go up higher with it? Okay, I'll go high with it, and then we will see if I have lats. And then here it is to the side. Oh yeah, I have a bum. I didn't realize, oh, I thought it wasn't out, but it's out a lot. Okay, here it is from the back. Here it is from the other side. And here it is from the front. And if anybody have any suggestion on how I can get rid of this, please let me know, because this right here is bothering the shit out of me. So what have we decided? Oh, I have both, hips and lats. Ah! Okay. So I went with someone else since I was... Okay. Okay. So I have lats, I have hips and lats, but it's not overdone. Thank you, Miss Ross. It looks damn good whether she has it. I love it. Dee Jones, you're hilarious. Definitely goes high. Okay. Alexis, you are never in agreement with somebody. Alexis, you always go your own way. Okay. Oh, is that a delayed response today too? Ask Yuli next time you see her. It's both. These are not the kind of conversations I want to have with Yuli. I want to have different conversations with Yuli. It is what it is. Because my conversations I'd have with Yuli, I'd be like, yo, you know you should have went up like a half an inch or like not even an inch, but like a couple centimeters on my titties so that they can be perfect. Because I think like pow, it would be perfect. But this is not the conversation that I want to have with Yuli about my lats. I would have a conversation with her about my boobs. But no one's perfect. So here's my titties. Let me see if you guys can notice it. Like, let me stand. Well, yeah, so I'll do it this way. And I'll sit up. So, oh, I wish I had a ruler, but I do not. Okay, but you see this one right here? Nipple. Nipple. So technically, this nipple needs to be up like that. And then it's perfect. But down, up, down, up. See that? So, if I'm going to have a conversation with Yuli, I will talk to her about why she's like a centimeter off on my titties. That's the conversation I want to have, not about hips or lats. And she's going to be like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Did you see the titties I was working with? So you need to be happy. When I show you guys my before pictures, especially my titties and why they're on anxiety, then you guys will be like, girl, shut up about those titties. Okay. Thank you, Alexis. Apparently, she gives shorter people lats because it makes. Oh, do breast muscles exercise on the one side. Look at you. Thank you, Miss Dainty. I will definitely oh, is it Danity? Thank you. I will definitely try that. Okay, Miss Deirdre. I will definitely try that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Another reason why I don't really like work, I'm planning on becoming like the yoga, Pilates type chick. So I think that's going to straighten up my arms. Say what again? I went out. Okay, so I did pronounce it as, okay, so I was right before, Miss Dainty. Got it. Fantastic. See, I had it right the first time, then I screwed it up the second time, so we back to being Dainty. Okay, Miss Dainty. I used to know a Dainty. You're not from Portchester, New York, are you? About the short people. Oh, apparently she gives hips and lats to short people because it makes them look taller. And it's only 7 weeks post-op. Yes, I'm only 7 weeks post-op. Miss 1983. God, is that when you were born? I was 13. I was already having my period, so I'm old enough to be your mama. I can't believe I said that. Yeah, apparently she gives lats to shorter people because it makes you look taller. Because I have shorter, well, I have longer legs and a shorter torso. Yeah. Any questions? Anybody of things that I can answer? Just let me know, and I'll do a Q&A today. That's it. Oh, what's her name had a setback. If those of you guys who didn't read it on the thing, she had a lumbar puncture, which is the same as a spinal tap. And so that was Mrs. Wyndon Sesron. So she had a spinal tap today because apparently her anesthesia gave her like some sort of like headache. So I hope she feels better soon. But she was in Cipla for either the night or the day. I think it was the night, but now she's back in her Airbnb. How soon can you get the O shot after surgery? Dr. Carla likes to do it like 3 or 4 days after. She doesn't like to do the O shot pre-surgery. So she can do it like 3 or 4 days after. I believe that's what she says. Lisa's losing it. Hey, Lisa's losing it. What are you losing, honey? Your mind? Okay. So yeah, so short people, they'll probably give you that. How many months do you have to wear that faja? Normally they say typically 3 months, Crystal, but I plan on wearing my faja for 6 months. Because I am not 25. Oh, that's going to be my new age. I'm Cindy and I'm like 25. That's exactly how I'm going to be acting. But I decided that I was going to wear my faja like for the 23 hours for 6 months. And then I was going to wear it for the time that I'm at work. And normally I could be working anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. And then I will pretty much wear it all the time, except for like when I have a date. And I have to, wear something that doesn't revolve faja. I have lost 100 pounds. Congratulations. That's incredible. When are you going home? Where are the weather girls? The weather girls. I haven't been on live since you were cooking dinner the other day. Okay. So I am going home very soon. The weathers are doing really, really well. Let me see. I'm going to see Mrs. Weathers actually in a few minutes when I'm done with this live. I'm going to go check on her tummy tuck scar and put some cream on her. And that's it. But they're doing really, really well. Let's see. What else is there? Lisa, are you planning on having like a body lift because you lost so much weight? What are you planning on doing with that? So about the faja thing, I will be wearing my #1 faja like all the time. Okay. Keep us posted on your body lift, Miss Lisa. I'm always fascinated by that procedure. But congratulations on the 100 pounds. Did you get gastric bypass? So was that 100 pounds, or did you just do that with like willpower? I'm 6'2". Do you think that I'll have any issues with? No. Apparently, Sin City, when you come here and you go to Casa Colombia, you need to let them know. Apparently, there's like special fajas for taller girls. And I've also noticed in some of the fajas that they have like, they have extensions. Hold on, I have an example I can show you. Damn, I hope I can find it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me find it. Okay. Well, I can't find it, but funny thing is, I just saw it a few minutes ago. That's how I knew I had it. Okay, so the faja extension comes with, like this on a bra strap. They give you, like, pretend that this was cut off of here, and then what you can do is it's an extension. So that's better. That would imply for like a taller person, because of course you would need more room here on your arm. But there's also apparently fajas for taller girls. So you might want to ask them when you get to Casa Colombia. Actually, they look at you and they fit you if you actually go to the Faja Colombia. Now, if you're doing your surgery, if you're here in the DR and you go to Casa Colombia, to get your to buy your faja. Um, the deal is like they fit you. Um, they will find you. They will look at you. They measure you up and they fit you. So bring like a pair of panties, or else you'll have to buy their panties. I don't know how it is, but if you're going to the faja store for a fitting, bring a pair of panties because they're not going to have you try on their faja unless you have a pair of panties on. When I went there for my number 2 for my medium faja, they made a big deal about the faja and the panties, and I was like, listen, just put the damn faja on me. If it's too big, I will still buy the damn faja anyway. Just let's go. I'll buy this faja and whatever faja that fits me, because I didn't care about that. That was the least of my worries. It was a medium faja that she was putting on me, so if it was going to, either way, it was gonna, whether it would be too big or I didn't think it would be too small, but it turned out to be too big. But the medium turned out to be okay. Cindy, are you staying at Zona Colonia? Can you do live one day from outside of your Airbnb? No. I would love to see the outside. Okay, no, I'm not staying in Zona Colonia. I am staying in a place called Malicon. I am literally on the hostro, like I've said many times before. My Airbnb downstairs, I'm on the 5th floor. There should be a video right here on YouTube, actually, of my Airbnb. On the 5th floor, it's okay once you get up here. On the downstairs, they're doing full-on construction. But I do a video tomorrow. When I go out tomorrow, I'll do a video. I'll try to record me out and do a video outside of the building, walking out. I'll do that tomorrow, like when I leave. The only thing I don't like about this Airbnb is that you have to pay for the electricity. It was not included in the thingy-majiggy, and I did not read the fine print. And so I had to pay electricity bill. I had to pay $45 electricity bill last month. I don't know what it will be this month. I will definitely find out because it'll be time for me to pay that bill tomorrow. But no, and I think Zona Colonia is a better area. I would, especially if you're coming with someone, because Zona Colonia is like the hipster area. You can like walk around to like a bar or restaurant. You can get live music there, like on a Sunday, and it's just like very artsy-fartsy and a good area to be. Do you think it's a good idea to wear your faja before surgery to get a good idea of how you feel in it? No. I suppose you could if you wanted to, but no. Your body will feel totally and completely different in a faja. Like right now, the front of my body feels very normal, but the back of me feels kind of numb, and my skin feels like, oh, in the back. But not, okay, that wasn't exaggerated. My skin feels like in the back. But I remember when it felt like in the back and all over. But right now, the back still feels kind of, if this is skin, like, that's what that feels like. So no, because your skin will feel completely different in the faja after you get surgery. So no. If you want to feel what it will be like to be constricted, then yes. Okay, so Lisa had the gastric bypass. Oh, wow, you lost that weight very quickly. That's, what month are we in now? We're in month 10. Wow, that's a lot of poundage for 10 months. Congratulations. That is something. Very proud of you for that. Everybody, Lisa lost 100 pounds in 10 months. Holy shit. That is nice. So yeah. So if you want to, Karen, you can. But it's not going to help you as far as like when you actually have had the surgery. and your skin feels funny in that faja. Oh, have you? That is amazing. I have to stay there for 10 days, and I can't wait to get back into the States to get the second faja. Well, if you're here for 10 days and you're going to be rocking the same faja for 10 days, girl, no. Either bring your stage 2 faja with you or buy one here. Because here's the deal with the fajas. You can have them adjusted to your size, like before you go. So this faja has been adjusted. You can see it there. And it has been adjusted in the inner thigh. So I have these fajas adjusted. So this was originally a large faja. This was my first faja number 1. I'm sorry, this was my first faja number 2. And I'm going to have it, this is my faja, this was my number 2 faja, the first one. And now it went from a large to an extra small. Oh, I'm going to tell you why you should have your faja adjusted. Another learning moment. Give me a moment, everybody. Okay, teaching moment. So this was my stage 2. This is also my second stage 2 faja. And this faja was a medium. And this faja now is a small, an extra small as well. Because I've had them, hold on. Sorry, you guys, these fajas are damp. I just washed them. So I used to hand wash them. I put them in the washing machine now, and I air dry them. And I suggest that's how you care for your fajas at home. You can wash it in the washing machine, and then you air dry them. So this faja was a medium faja, which I also snatched and made it into a small. So as you can see, it's a very tiny faja. This is like an extra small. And I think this one is just a regular Eki small, a regular extra small. And I know that one is an extra small. So this is the reason why you should buy your fajas in here and have them adjusted. So this is a brand new faja. This is my hot girl faja. So let me sit while I unbutton it. And this one is a medium faja. And I will have to take this faja in. I haven't, okay. So this faja is like the teddy faja. So it has the clamp right here for the bathroom. This faja does not open up all the way. And I never knew that until just now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this faja on. And I know I have to get this faja adjusted only if they make this faja smaller than other fajas. Uh-oh. And it's, wait, no, hold on. So, and I wasn't going to try on this faja until I got to the expensive faja store. I do have the video of the expensive faja store, which I will post tonight or tomorrow. And this one is a medium faja. See that? Medium. So I will on the bum. Okay. So the bum looks good. All right. Oop. Okay. It's hitting the wall. Okay. So, let me see. Yep, I can get this faja on the third button with ease. So I know that this faja is technically too big and I have to get it adjusted. Hold on. Because if I can just clip these on and on just like that without any big to do, then I know that I have to adjust it. So I'm going to put the strap on through. I'm going to use this white shirt like it's a bra. And then I'm going to finish buttoning it up. Yep. I definitely need to have this faja adjusted because if I am putting it on with ease, plus you see I have all this crinkly room. So if I'm putting it on with ease, then I know that I have to have it adjusted. So I will take this faja in and see all of that room that I have here. I can squeeze it from both sides. So what is that? Pretty much an inch. So I'm going to definitely get this faja taken in because although it has compression right now, I need maximum freaking compression, especially if I want to compress the shit out of my back. And having all of this room back here is not good for me. I want one of those for sure. Exactly. That's why I bought one. Super cute. Yes. That's why I bought one. Because, you know, like you guys know, like, I think here was my thought when I bought this faja. I thought I can still wear this faja with jeans and have my butt still look cute. Still famous for wearing those Lululemon pants. So I can still rock this faja. Or what? If you have a cute dress and you don't want to wear the whole thing, then you can just wear one of these. But this faja is like my 3 months. I'm good. I'm in month 3, and I could wear cute jeans. The winter time is coming. I do live in New York City. This is also a good faja for me to wear comfortably in my uniform at work when I do wear uniform. But yes, but I will definitely have to get this faja taken in because I clearly have too much room. I like maximum compression, and though it's compressing the hell out of me, it's not giving me total compression that I need. And this faja is a mealy belt faja as well. I like the mealy belt faja just because of how thick the material is. So yeah, a girl gotta wear a dress. Okay, definitely. So you're freaking, yes, my freaking short dress. Exactly. I love, oh, thank you. I try to give a lot of info. I try to keep it as gully as I possibly can. Yes, you should definitely get one of these. This is called the Mealy Belt 1031 faja. They come in numbers, and it comes in black, beige, and cocoa. So I should have gotten this one in a small, but I've been getting the mediums because I know I can have them adjusted, and I wanted one of these cute fajas. So I'm like, okay, how cute. So here I am for when I rock cute dresses and short dresses, because most of the fajas are a little bit below the knee and they can be very annoying. And then with this I can wear, so I got 2 different Diane. Oh, I don't know that company. Yes, I'm in the DR now. Free my hair. This faja was like, I don't remember. It was either 100 or 110. It was no more than 125. Here's the thing about buying faja, Alexis, from Amazon or eBay. You do know the difference between a stage 2 and a stage 1 faja, right? Okay. So actually, Another teaching moment. Give me a second. Let me get the stage 1 faja. Okay. So ta-da. So I will give you the difference between a stage 1 and a stage 2 faja. So this faja here is very thick and like very strong. So let me grab my pen. So I'm going to take off this faja. This is a stage 2 faja, and all of the other mealy belt fajas that I have shown you are also stage 2 fajas. And stage 2 fajas are much, much more, like the material is a lot thicker, and it gives you a lot more compression than a stage 1 faja. So let me take this one off. Yes, I am very big on like details. So I do try to give it. And I make these videos because when I was doing my research, the same as you ladies, there's no one that was breaking it down to me and explaining shit to me so that like I really know how it is. All I was getting was, I went to the DR and look how cute my body is. And then boom, I need the process. So that was one of the reasons I did it. But the main reason was how I got angry when people didn't do their due diligence when I met those chicks that were at Eden. Okay, so here is a stage 2 faja. The material is very, very thick. So like super duper hard thick. So here we are. Like it's just very strong, very thick. It has like really good compression. That's a stage 2 faja. Hold on, let me put on my bra. Let me flip so you guys can look at my butt for a minute. Let me put on this bra so YouTube doesn't jack me for age. But my channel, I probably will just make this channel 18 and over permanently on YouTube. Oh, damn, do I know how to put on a bra? I go braless for a few hours and I don't know how to act. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, be careful with that. Okay, so right now for my scars, I'm putting on rosehip oil because rosehip oil is very good for scarring. And that's all I will be using for now. I gotten some steroid cream from my dermatologist, which helped it out get to this point of like where it is right here. But I'm using rosehip oil from now just to, because rosehip oil is very good for scarring. Okay, so I got my bra on. Okay, here we go. So, this, my friends, this is a stage 1 faja. So a stage 1 faja, as you can see, is not as thick as the other one. This just offers you minimum compression. So this faja was originally an extra large when I first got it from Dr. Yealy. And I thought, well, she gave me an extra large. I've never been extra large in my life. But that's the faja that she gave me. And I have had this faja adjusted many, many times. So if you look in here, it was adjusted too small. Then they add another piece in there, and they just keep adding material. I need to get it adjusted again. I would like it a little smaller. It has a hole in there, and Claudia was going to send it out for me. There's also a hole right here. Like it's just not like a durable faja. One of my stage 2 fajas had a hole in the booty. Let me see if I can find that. Oh yeah, this, I for some odd reason, oh yeah, the hole is still there. I got a hole in the booty right here. Maybe when I was lifting it up, I pinched it through. But either way, but the stage 1 faja is not as durable as the stage 2 faja. And you will be able to see that by how easy I can get this in. Oh, also, let me give you another teaching moment on the faja. So when you put your faja on, you have to make sure that this right here is lined up with the inside of your legs. Right through there. You see that? So I can also teach you proper faja, the proper way to put on a faja, because there is a right and a wrong way to put it on. So you have to make sure that the lines right here is tied in with the middle of your thighs. So this one is off just a little bit. There we go. And then I like to pull it up. I like to pull it all the way up my thighs first. And then I like to pull the bum through. So let me turn to the back so you guys can see. So I lift up the booty part. And I keep lifting up the booty part until I get the butt, like this one is good, this one is not so good. Let me see if I can adjust it from the inside. Okay, I think that's good. So I make sure that I have the butt. There we go. Okay. I make sure that the butt is lined up properly. Like these lines are like underneath my bum. And then you put oh, come on. Then you put the sleeves on. And then after you put the sleeves on, you just clip it up. So I like to get it in the second one, because then really technically the third, because the second one kind of still gives me a fupa. So let me put it on the third. And then what I do is I tuck it in. So I tuck in this whole entire, there's a whole flap. This is your P flap. And then you just tuck it in through the other leg. So there you have it. And then you're like secured and you're closed up. And then what I do after that is I can pretty much button this one up to like the last one, but this faja is like super duper tight. So I'm just gonna leave the first, second, third. This is the faja that I'm going to sleep in tonight because I still want compression. Those two fajas, my stage 2 fajas, are still kind of damp because I just washed them. They'll be dried by tomorrow by the time I get them to Claudio. So I put the first, second, and third onto the third hole just so it won't give me a fupa. And I'm good here. And then what I do is I'm going to start putting it onto the second hole because this faja does not give you as much compression as the stage 2 faja. But since I want it to sleep because I want my body to be into something, I'm just going to put it on the second hole. And then that way I will have enough compression for the night. So what I was trying to explain to you, the reason why you should buy Your stage 2 faja here is for when you get it adjusted. Because here at Claudio's, it's $14. Anywhere else, it's between $20 to $25. So I like to, I want to have all of this done here. Because keep in mind, the best fajas for the arms after lipo, still the mealy faja. Mealy makes faja with the arms. I had purchased 2 fajas before I came here, and I'm going to either have to return them or I'm just going to sell them on eBay or give them away. I haven't really decided what I was going to do. But as of right now, there are 2 useless fajas to me. Because these, I like this faja, which is pretty much fits me really well and gives me all the compression that I need without me being too uncomfortable when I sleep at night. I still get nervous when I'm putting on these fajas because I did have boob work done. So every time I'm butting up another hole, I have to remember to take my time because, hey, you had fucking boob surgery. And anybody who knows me, my tits is like my number one. And I try to protect my boobs at all costs. And I always think I'm doing too much with these tits. So I'm glad I decided to switch to 2 and didn't stay at 3 because I don't feel like I'm really struggling. So even at home when you're putting on your own faja, like take your time. There's no rush. And I am nervous about doing too much with my arms. I don't know why, because I know my boobs aren't ready yet. Like I cannot lay on my stomach yet. So the minute I can lay on my stomach, then I know my boobs are ready. Did I miss a hole somewhere? I clearly missed a hole somewhere. Oh no. Yep, I did. Because I have 2 left, but I don't give a shit right now. I'm sleeping in this faja. So I'm just going to do it like that. I missed one probably right here somewhere. Yeah, so this is the stage 1 faja. And it gives me compression, but not as much as the stage 2 faja. And the material is like softer. And I like it best for sleeping. So this is the reason why you should keep your stage 1 faja and adjust it. For me, this faja is perfect for me going to bed in. And I still have compression, but I'm not so... So yeah, so you definitely need to get a stage 2 faja. You don't know what you're buying online. You don't know if that was a stage 2 faja that you purchased online or if that was a stage 1 faja that you purchased online. Lisa, she chose Dr. Who went to Dr. Buys? Dr. Buys is a good doctor, whoever's talking about Dr. Buys. She wasn't my doctor. She was my friend's doctor, but I love me some Australia Buys. She's a great woman. So you did the DR faja better than... Yes. So I can show you the fajas that I purchased on eBay, but they're stupid. I love the medical honey. Oh, yeah. Which medical? Oh, the medical honey. I've been using Manuka honey on my body. Right. The medical honey is something else, but I think the Manuka honey is like much better. I use the Manuka honey with the 25 active. Or the 35 that I have now. When do you switch to stage 2 faja? Well, you pretty much switched to a stage 2 faja. I think I had my stage 2 faja like after day 3 or 4. I believe it was my first massage. I had a stage 2 faja. Oh, Lisa asked about the British lady. Yes, Miss Giselle Taylor, darling. I heard from her, I think, yesterday. She's doing well. She's back in the UK. She ended up going with Dr. Buys. So, yeah, Giselle is doing really well. So yeah, so if I were you guys, I would be very careful of the faja that you purchase online because you don't know what kind of quality faja that you're getting. Is it faja 1 or faja 2? What do you use the Manuka honey for? For massaging my body. Claudia massages my body with the Manuka honey. Because Manuka honey is good for your body. It's good for you to take too, like with your tea as your sugar substitute. But yeah, I use it to massage my body. The Manuka honey. He does Manuka honey with almond oil and something else. Yeah, Manuka honey is really, really good. Yeah, so like if you were pretty much here's my thing, how I feel. And this is just my opinion. And like I always say, it's like an ass. Everybody have one. I think like Cindy, is the zipper at the bottom good or the hooks? Oh, in the eye. There's a okay. Kimberly, makeup Kimberly. Makeup artist Kimberly, makeup artist Kimberly, awesome. I wanted to get a faja, which has a zipper, but the fajas are much, much smaller. The one I was trying to squeeze my ass into was a small. I may eventually try to squeeze myself into a medium. The problem with the faja is that just like this faja, like all the other fajas come zips all the way down to the crotch, right? This faja does not. The faja looks like this, just with the legs. And the problem that I was having is that the way they made it, like this one, I can just slide it up my bum because my bum is right there. But the faja, I was not able to get it up my hips. The last I checked my hips, two hips, I couldn't get in a small faja. I should have tried a medium or a large faja, but it was not available for me, and so I couldn't try that. Eventually, I do want a faja because faja comes with like a zipper on the side, and then it also still has hooks. So I may eventually get a faja because I like them. Actually, I may not because I always thought, oh, I'm gonna get a faja. It'll be easier for me to zip up and navigate my way while I'm in the city, while I'm back home in Manhattan. I live alone, but now I think I'm gonna be okay. Do you think that the more popular doctors that do multiple surgeries a day, that the same day, do you think that they play parts in your surgery results, like first person versus last person of the day? Yes and no. I think a lot of doctors here take pride in their work. The reason why I like to go to a doctor first, like for me, because I am like psycho chick. I would not go to a doctor like in the middle of the week or the end of the week. I believe in a Monday appointment and first thing Monday, because they've had Saturday that they rest, they've had Sunday that they rest, and Monday they're fresh and ready to go. That is my thought process on getting surgery. D Manners and I were having a conversation where her surgery was supposed to have been Monday, and I was like, girl, because Dr. Yealy is in Chicago right now doing the damn thing. She may be on her way back tonight, so her ass would be jet lagged, time zone change, and then you're going to be in surgery tomorrow. Then that means, Dr. Yealy, I would have needed your flight, baby, to have landed at like before noon today. Then you would have had to have sleep all day, and then you can. I still wouldn't want it on Monday. I would think because of like time change, she would be great on a Tuesday. So when D is like, yo, I'm not going to have my surgery till Tuesday, great. Because I don't think, in my mind, I'm thinking Dr. Yealy will not be great until like Tuesday. She's a mother of 2 or 3. Hell no. But what I was saying about how long you wear the fajas, let me go back to that one because I never finished. Hey, look at me. My ADD is not getting the best of me tonight. I think for the younger gals, 30 and under, 35 and under, maybe 30 and under, depending if you have children and no children, I think you can probably bounce back within 3 months. I don't like to admit it, but I am an older gal. I'm 48. I just turned 48 in July. I believe that my body needs more time to heal. Hold on, let me freeze my thing before I go to bed. I believe that my body needs more time to heal. So I'm giving myself 6 months. If I was younger, under 35, under 30, I would give myself the 3 months to like heal. Thus far, my recovery has been very easy breezy. Excuse me, I haven't had a lot of problems. I technically have not really had any major like problems. My only issue that I've had thus far, it's of my own making, my own volition, is because I don't like to wear the freaking, I don't like to wear the goddamn compression socks. So my ankles are always swollen. Yeah, they're kind of swollen now. If I feel like it, I will probably wear some compression socks. But other than that, like my pain has been minimal. I really haven't had any pain. I didn't really take a lot of the painkillers. Probably three days. Okay, I'll give it 4 days. 4 days max. After that, I was not on the painkillers. I was on Tylenol. I literally have not really had a lot of pain. Occasionally, I get a bout with the itchies. But other than that, no. Shoot, I'm 45. So exactly. I think us, more mature gals need a little bit more time to like bounce back. Even though I think I'm doing remarkably well, I'm giving myself a little bit more time to be into the process of like healing. We all come from a place of instant gratification, and I'm trying to get myself out of that mode for the instant gratification. So me too, Monday, and let me be the first. Exactly. I can't be fasting all day. Well, after your surgery, the last thing you're gonna think about is eating. So yes, I saw on her IG page that she's in the shy, living her best life, honey. I don't want her working on me tomorrow. I want you to have a few cases tomorrow and go home, sleep, and let's talk about it on Monday. I want to know more about my anesthesia. What do you mean? Okay, let me get into like my surgery day again. So the day I went in for surgery, I'd had a sedative the night before. I don't recall the blue pill. The only thing I know about the blue pill is people talking about it. I don't recall ever getting the blue pill, which I'm sure I did. What type did you have? Usually gives the epidural thing in the back. And of course, they give you general anesthesia. Does Claudia's brother do facial mole removal? As in the mole sticking out? Yes. Like skin tag, you talking about the moles that stick out of your body? Yes, he does, because he moved all the tags from like my neck. Like I didn't have that much, but I'd seen a dermatologist about for me, the tags take about 5 years to grow back. Maybe 3 years, maybe 4. So my dermatologist had taken them out a few years ago. And then I didn't really think about it. And I had little ones popping up, and Christopher took them off. I even had one of those like moles. Like I have like this red mole, but he was like, that's nothing, don't touch that. I had one of those blackhead moles that was like inside, that looked like a hole in my skin. He even got rid of that. Yes, he definitely took care of. I have skin tags on my neck and mole on my face. Yeah, Christopher will take care of that for you. He did my neck. He did a microdermabrasion on my neck. He did a really good job. When I came, I had like a double neck. Well, it was like, yeah, it was a double neck. And I'm losing the weight. At one point, I wanted chin lipo, but Dr. Yealy told me I wouldn't need chin lipo because her thing was, you're not going to have that after the surgery. And I didn't have it before the surgery. I had to get fat for the surgery, and I had the chin lipo. So, yeah. So I'm noticing that my face is shrinking, other than right now because I made my face swollen, of course. But yeah, he can take care of all of that for you. But my final thought, on the faja, for the older gals like myself, give yourself 6 months in this damn faja, because I think we need it more. And I think once you are done with your 6 months on the faja, continue to wear the faja and use it as like your guide for weight management. Because I noticed, like, when I have this faja on, I I notice when I have this faja on, I don't eat as much. Oh, Lisa, are you one of those conspiracy theorists? Nobody wakes up during surgery. The epidural is a hallucinogen, and you hallucinate during that shit. But nobody wakes up during surgery. No, I did not wake up during surgery. I had my surgery. Here's what I remember. I went into the office. I remember them giving me the, putting in the IV in me with just the saline drip. Yealy came in. She marked me up. My boobs were my number one problem. Anybody who knows me knows that my tetatitas was my number one problem. I wanted her to remove my implants, give me a breast lift, a small reduction if she had to, because I did not want another implant to replace what I already had. Implants didn't work on my body. So once I had her in the room, when she was, behind the little curtain with me, having my little privacy, I decided that I was going to take a moment and have a conversation about my breasts. So I talked to her about my boobs because that was like my number one problem. She left the room. They came in a wheelchair. They wheeled me into the wheelchair. I vaguely remember getting on the elevator. I do remember getting on the wheelchair. My next flash, because I only have flashes, my next thing I remember was sitting on the operating table. It was one of those T operating tables. I'm a Catholic, so I was doing my Hail Mary and praying to every single goddamn saint out there. After I was done my prayers, I think they allowed me to pray because they saw me praying. And after I finished my prayer, my next thing I remember was hastily waking up in the room. I remember Ida being there. I vaguely remember Dr. Yealy being here, and they were telling me that I was getting a blood transfusion. And I was like, I'm getting a blood transfusion. So I looked up. I thought I saw what I saw was blood, and I blacked out. I was done. My next scene, I'm waking up. I'm making a video. The video is also on YouTube, and I keep saying, I'm going to go back and check exactly what time it was, but it was very like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was very, very weird. I started making a video of Anna, who was my overnight nurse, and I made a quick video to let you guys know that I had made it to the flat side, and I went back to sleep. And next thing you know, I was waking up in the morning, and then I was having a conversation with I was waking up in the morning. I thought I would have my faja on. I was surprised that I did not have my faja on. I was just laying in the bed. Apparently, Yealy does not put your faja on right after surgery. She lets you sleep overnight without your faja to prevent faja burns. When I had surgery a million years ago, they had put my faja on. When I had surgery in Costa Rica, I woke up from surgery with my faja on. Yealy came, she looked me over. I asked her about the blood transfusion because that was a haze in my mind. I was trying to figure out if I was dreaming or not. I wasn't. My blood was 11.7. I was there 5 days pre-op. My blood was 11.7, and I was doing iron IVs. That's somewhere in one of these videos, whether it be on my channel, on Snatch Live channel, or here on the YouTube channel. So I was getting IVs. Usually doesn't do surgery unless you're 12. I was okay for surgery that Monday, so I had my surgery. I had the blood transfusion. So now back to me with Yili in the room. She told me that everything went well, that she was very successful. I inquired of whether or not she had given me an implant because my titties just looked like they were just pow pow. And she says no, that she was able to give me a lift with the reduction that we talked about because she knew I did not want another implant. And she said she wouldn't have done that to me because I guess she saw the anxiety in my face when I explained to her how much I wanted the implants out and how I didn't want another one in. That was I believe I had 3 to 5 minutes with her in that room, and I expressed, please get these things out of my body. Don't put them back in. Give me a lift. I'll take whatever you give me. I just do not want these things back in my body. I know you want to give me nice breasts. I don't give a shit what kind of breasts you give me. Just take the shit out of my body. I just had enough of the implants. And so she talked about that no, she didn't give that to me because she knew how I felt about that. And then that was it. Then next thing you know, someone else was coming in. They were putting on my faja for me. And that was probably the only pain I really felt was the pain of me getting up and then putting the faja on me. And so they put the faja on me. They laid me back in the bed. And then I was released a couple hours later, and that was it. But at one point, I was, they had me under heavy sedation, IV sedation, and I was on IV painkillers, and anti-nausea. Now, what I can tell you is from Dr. Bai's office, I don't believe that she gave I don't recall Miss W ever getting the IV pain medication. I have to ask her. I was in the room and I don't recall them ever coming to administer that. Let me go back to some of these questions. Skin tag, I already covered that. What is it called if I want my eyebrows to, arching? Christopher, no, he does not Kiki Bates, but let me explain something to you. So now, you see how all of the girls come with the black eyebrows when they're doing the microblading? Okay, all the ones that I have seen in the DR, they look black and ugly with the microblading. But let me tell you, now, from where Juana Garcia Spa is, Center of Therapy and Estheticianry, Juana Garcia Spa, where Cloud and his brother Christopher are, diagonally across the street, there's a place called Rodriguez Music. You can't miss it. When you actually take your Uber, you're going to take the Uber to Rodriguez Music because they are literally, Rodriguez Music is here. They are literally diagonally across the street because Juana Garcia Spa does not come up on the Uber. Well, I can't find it. If Christopher's little brother, Michelangelo, is there, he'll be able to help you because he finds it every time. I can't find that shit. But Juana, if you if you put the Uber to Juana Garcia Spa, if you put the Uber to Rodriguez Music, just tell the driver to cross the street and look across the street and boom, it's right there. But if you get off at the Rodriguez Music and look diagonally across the street, you're going to see the Juana Garcia Spa with the green door. Now, next to Rodriguez, so Rodriguez Music is right here. Next to Rodriguez Music, there's like a furniture shop, and next to that furniture shop, like 2 or 3 doors from Rodriguez Music, there's a lady there that does eyebrows. She does microblading. So Noelia, she's on one of the videos too. She's on one of the videos here somewhere when I was at Claudia's Spa. Noelle, actually, and you can see Noelia's eyebrows. So look for me at the Juana Garcia Spa when I was doing the video, and you guys will see Noelia. Noelia had her microderm, her microblading over at this eyebrow, eyelash, lashes place. on the next 3 from Rodriguez Music, and Noelia's, hers was so perfectly done, and it was not all of this black, blue, black, like pasty looking shit that you have to wait to peel off. Her shit looks good. So if I was ever supposed to do microblading again, I did microblading once. It was fucked up on me. It was a fucking Groupon. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. But if I was ever supposed to do them again, I would go to that lady. I don't want to endure that fucking pain. So that's probably the reason why I'm not going to do it again. But I will be going to her tomorrow so she can wax my eyebrows. That's if I don't get Claudia to do it for me, because Claudia does eyebrow waxing. Who knew? And so he's been trying to get it to get me to do it for the past couple of days. And I was like, nah, I'm just doing too much in my face at the Juana Garcia spa. Maybe I'll wait. But if you want microblading, go diagonally across the street again from Claudio's, next to the Juana Garcia spa. And Christopher and Claudia, because they're very neurotic, they're going to walk your ass over there. So yeah, that's it on the microblading. No, just doing my research. Okay. I just. Okay, that's microblading. Oh, I did not get Botox from him. I got what is it? What is it called? I can't think of the name of it right now. Hyaluronic acid or something like that. I think that's what I got from Christopher. Does Claudio have an Instagram? He does. Their Instagram is Juana Garcia Spa or something like that. Yeah, Juana Garcia Spa. Look that up and you'll see them there. They don't seem to post a lot on their grams. They have a YouTube page too, and they have an Instagram, and they have an Instagram and a Facebook page for the business. I don't really think they work it too much these days because they're really, really busy, and it's really like Christopher, Claudio, and their aunt that works it. Marcus Soto. All I know is, isn't he the nephew of Cabral? What happened with Marcus Soto? I haven't heard anything. All I know is that he is the hijo of the sobrino of Cabral, the nephew of Cabral. But help me out, somebody. Giselle Taylor, wasn't she going to Soto? Didn't she say something about Soto? Who had a problem with Soto? Something happened with Soto and some hemoglobin. It's on one of these videos. It's the video where I'm in Dr. Bai's office. So find my video somewhere on Dr. Bai's office. There's one of the ladies. Oh yes, where was that lady from? Miss, damn, help me somebody. She was from, I think she was a Philly chick. The lady that looked Muslim? No, that lady that looked Muslim, that was Dr. Cabral's office. No, okay. This was the day when I was in Dr. Bai's office and the lady were telling their stories. The lady that went before Giselle Taylor, she was a Philly chick. She had an issue with Marcus Soto and some hemoglobin situation where they had that poor lady doing iron and she didn't need the iron. Some shit with the recovery house. They were charging her $150. She couldn't get her money back. It was a big hot mess. Go find that video. And then that is the only thing about Marcos Soto that I know. So you need to go there to find that video. It's the video of me in Dr. Bai's office. I interviewed the lady after, I interviewed the lady off camera. Her and Giselle Taylor did not want to get into, they lied about the hemo. Yes. So that's the only thing I know about Marcus Soto. So you guys need to be aware. Be aware of what your hemo is, because these people love giving you blood transfusions. Another thing they love giving over here is giving you tummy tuck. girl, unless you have a booty do, unless you cannot see your cuckoo, then you don't need a tummy tuck. Some women with children, their stomach just protrude. They don't necessarily have, like they will have, not like I have a stomach. Oh, God, I'm trying to stick out my stomach and I can't. But anyway, they have this. They don't have that. If your stomach goes like this, yes, you might need a tummy tuck. If your stomach goes like that, then you're not going to need a tummy tuck. So if you can't see your pussy, you're going to need a tummy tuck, right? If your stomach just goes out like this, like you're 3 months, 4 months pregnant, that's a good fucking liposuction job. So I met a 21-year-old who had a tummy tuck. I don't even think she had kids. So I know these people are infamous. They do two things here, way too much for me. They give way too much damn blood transfusion. And I think my theory on the blood transfusion is that the lipo was so aggressive, hence the reason why they do the blood transfusion. That's my only logic. And I'm going to go with it because it seemed to make sense. What you guys need to, if you're coming here and you only have a belly, if you look 3 months pregnant, but you're still seeing your pussy, no. Do what Giselle Taylor did. Her mission was coming to the Dominican Republic, and she found a doctor, and she was interviewing doctors. She paid no deposit from the UK. She came here with her money ready. She interviewed doctor. She saw Dr. Baez. Dr. Baez, to me, seemed to be the only doctor that I've met thus far that gives consultation. Wait, Cabral does it too. Okay, between Cabral and Baez, those are the only two that I have, that have given consultation to their patients pre-surgery. The rest of the others, to me, you don't see them until surgery. But Giselle Taylor found Dr. Baez and interviewed with Dr. Baez and saw a couple of doctors that day. She saw Baez in the afternoon when we saw Baez, and she was getting a consultation. She was interviewing doctors. So with all that being said, like I said before, I'll say it again. If you guys have the opportunity to come here 3-4 days pre-surgery, instead of you dropping your money at like doctors that you're not going to use, because my friend Miss W, she was going to use Dr. Patrick because she's Haitian, so she was going to go to a Haitian doctor. Luckily for her, she ended up using Dr. Baez, and then look what happened with Dr. Patrick and that woman, which is sorry for her family, but yes, crazy. So my thing is, if you have time to come here and you're still on the fence of like which doctors, don't drop no damn deposit. Come here and interview them, and then you can go, because trust me, they're not going to freak out about a deposit if you're not here. You know what I mean? Like if you're here, they're not going to freak out about a deposit. And if they see that you're here trying to get surgery and you're an American, they know you're only coming here. They know you have money. So outside of Giselle Taylor, there's only one girl that I had met. She was a young woman. I have a video of her when I was leaving Cabral's office. I was like, oh my God, I know you from online. I've been watching your videos. She was here. She came to talk to Cabral. She flew in from Boston. She spoke to Cabral about her surgery. While she was at Cabral's office, she ended up getting some facial treatments because he has a spa right next door. There's a whole video. Watch the video. But yeah, you don't always have to run and come here and pay your money to these doctors. Come and interview them. Fuck it. They're coming to do a job. The most important fucking job. They're coming to mold your body. Someone was asking me earlier about Yeely and my thing. I think Yeely did a great job of my liposuction, but I think my body is where it is because of my massage therapist. So just don't have any old poo-poo to fool, Conchita from the corner, massaging your body. You need somebody who is licensed and certified and know what the hell they're doing. Dr. Almonte. I haven't heard anything horrible about Dr. Almonte. So if I haven't heard anything shitty about the doctors, then, you know, I always go with no news is good news. So you say what? Okay, I'm gonna look. Yes. You had another lady who was stuck between Yeely and then she ended up going to Yeely's office. Yes. There's a lot of people here who come in and they don't know what they're gonna do, and then they end up going to that doctor. But I've seen some crazy shit in Yeely's office. Like other than the chicks from like from Eden. So far, I've seen like 2 men come in and out of Yeely's office getting man lipo with their ladies. Hey, a couple that lipos together stays together. I have seen chicks going to Yeely's office that are not getting their proper massage drain. I saw a girl, another young lady, she was a Philly chick that left with her drain. I wouldn't have left this country without my damn vein, without my drain, with my drain on. No, I wouldn't do that at all. I don't even think baby girl had a primary care physician. She looked like one of those chicks that will roll her ass right into the emergency room to get that shit out of there. So yeah. Any questions? Because if not, we can wrap this up and I can go to bed early. Anything else, anybody? Kiki Bates, oh no, Kiki Bates, you are still here. Also, Kiki is at home. I think she's gonna come on and do something. I think she got some tea. So I think she's gonna come back on soon and do what Kiki does. So when I see her pop up on a live, I will be jumping on because I want to hear what she looks like. That lady who looked like a Muslim, Kiki Bates, she went to Dr. Cabral. Me personally, I don't really think Cabral is good with big girls. But I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to wait to see. But so far, I haven't liked his work on the bigger girls. Anything else? That's it? No other questions? Okay. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to end now. He not. Okay. Thank you. No wonder you and I get along, Sin City. I don't think he's good with the big girls either. Well, shit, I need a new doc. I don't really. I have never seen his work on a big girl that made me be like, no. Like he can snatch the shit out of some skinny chicks, but I have never seen him snatch the hell out of a big girl. So we shall see. Yeah, I just don't think he's good with that. Opinion. Again, that's 2 opinions. Sin City thinks the same thing too. But yeah, so even though he's revered here, and at one point when I came, I thought that I should have gone to him, that I could have gone to him, but I'm really, really happy I stayed with Yeely. I think Yeely did a great job. I like the fact that my recovery has been fairly easy, but I'm also a very tough cookie. And so I like the fact that I feel like my whole shit has been kind of like, good for me. So, okay, if we don't have any more questions, then we're going to go. Kiki, he might be good for you. I don't know. Does Yeely do big girls? Yes, I've seen a lot of big girls in Yeely's office. Here's my issue with some of the people that I've seen in Yeely's office. Wait a minute, Sin, we have another question. Here's my honest opinion of what I have seen in Yeely's office with some of the patients that she's had. And I'm only given, and this could be many doctors' offices. I'm going to use hers as an example because that's the doctor's office that I go into more. No, I don't want to be a test dummy. Okay. So here's my issue that I have. Are you on Instagram? I'm on Instagram personally, but not Snatch Life does not have an Instagram. Snatch Life has a Facebook page. So join the Snatch Life Facebook page and watch all of my videos here on like YouTube when you get a chance. But let me go back to the big girls that I see in Yeely's office. And it could be doctors all over. I just noticed it more in Yeely's office because I seem to go there a lot more than all the other doctors' office. Of course, she's my doctor. I think everybody want to come here for surgery. Um, what do I consider big? Okay. Okay. So I am about 5. Then I'm going to go back to my thought. Wait, let me finish. Here's what I have noticed so far since I have been here, and I've been here a long time for me to have this opinion. Not something I pulled out of my ass, but something but Miss Tweet, I'm going to get back to you. But something, Miss K Tweet, I'll get back to you. But what I've noticed from my observation, I think a lot of people come here for surgery. They have it in their minds that they're going to come to the DR to have plastic surgery. They have spent months trying to get their money together. They finally have their money together. And the only thing they care about, one out of two things. A, they want their ass big, so now they got a big ass, so fuck everything else. Or B, they haven't seen their pussy in forever and they wanted a tummy tuck, or they had too much stretch mark from that baby and they wanted a tummy tuck, and they have that, and then they feel like, yay, that's it. What they fail to realize is right after you get that surgery, you have to continue on to the investment, that the surgery itself is only one thing. You have to continue on with getting the massages, and all that's a part of the whole thing. The entire aftercare, and getting the proper massages from a massage therapist, from a licensed massage therapist, or someone that really knows the lymphatic system, is really, really the next, probably is the next most important thing after you get that fucking fat sack sucked out of you. Because now you need someone to go in there, redistribute that fat, make sure that you're not lumpy, and take care of everything else. I think a lot of people come here unfucking prepared, and they're not ready to do the real work. So the real work isn't having your faja on and waiting for that drain to drain. No, you got to work. You have to have somebody working your body, getting that liquid up out of you for you to get your thing. And I don't think people come in here and put in the work, or they get work, but the work is not working for them. Like, you don't know who is at that recovery houses giving you package deal on these massages. I'm trying to get a lot of you guys to get out of the whole package deal system, because a lot of that shit is not working to your benefit. These people here really don't give a fuck about you outside of you. They don't give a shit about you. They care that you're going to spend their money at their recovery house. They care that you're going to spend their money getting their massages. They're going to go in, they're going to do it for like an hour, and they're going to go. I don't really think they give one fucks about whether or not you leave here snatched. That's up to you, and you need to be an advocate for yourself all the way. People always think like, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. Then they come in with unrealistic expectations. So to me, I always think that, like, when I see the smaller girls come and they come and they do their liposuction and their BBL, to me, they always look good after, because bitch, you weren't that big you weren't that big to begin with. So you look good. Where I think the bigger gals, and my thing of bigger is, I am 5'2", technically 5'1.25", but I always say 5'2". And before my surgery, I was 173. So, but my weight was really, like, my ass got big and I'm pear-shaped, and my boob implants were bigger, just made me look really top heavy. So to me, a big girl is a short girl who's size 12, 11, 12 like me. She's big, but I was wearing Lululemon pants and no one thought I was big. A big girl is size 14, is a big girl. If you're a tall 14, then it depends on your height to weight. If you're a short size 14, then to me, 10, 12 is thick. 14 is fat. When I was a 10, 12, I'm a fat girl. But people are like, nah, girl, you just thick. Nah, I ain't thick about this shit. I'm fucking fat. Even though my fat wasn't sloppy fat, but I thought that I was fat. Shit, a lot of these girls come very close to precious thin, and their photo thing in their body was Nicki Minaj. Even my photo person, even my, ooh, I want my body to look like this, my shit was fucking unrealistic. But I'm not so far off. But even my shit was unrealistic. Because I looked at my body inspiration girl, and I realized, wait, she's very, very petite. She was never really big. And I don't even think that she got a BBL like I have, because she never had the weight. She might be one of those chicks that either went to somebody's hotel room and got her ass pumped in, or she may very well have an implant in her ass. But she was never big enough for her to have gotten a BBL, like a real BBL. So either she got cement pumped in her ass, whatever they're pumping in their asses in those hotel rooms like Cardi B, or she got an implant in her ass like K. Michelle. And that's how that's my body inspiration girl. So I'm not going to tell you who she is, but I do like what I end up getting, what I end up having. But I do work on my body every single day. I am going to go and getting the massage, and I'm doing the work, which is what you have to do. Okay, and sometimes your wish pick had 3 or 4 rounds. Exactly. And I think instead of people start doing like the wish picks, that's why if you ever notice sometimes on Snatch Life, I pull that shit down. When people start like, ooh, who did her ass? Or, ooh, I want my body to look like this. I take it down because it annoys the hell out of me. My thing is, look at yourself. And there is a guideline for how much you should be weighing, height to weight ratio. If you want a good result, be into that height to weight ratio. Shit, fuck no. I think a lot of people get the money and they're so pumped, like they just come and they literally have these unrealistic expectations. And I'd be like, yo, you could have lose at least 20 pounds before you had even come here. Because this plastic surgery shit is not weight loss. You know, like you're not gonna like instantly like lose. You're gonna lose some fat, but it's not a form of like weight loss, and you're not gonna get the results you want unless you know you're like within the weight guidelines. If I was supposed to do this again, I would probably take my weight down like 5-10 pounds. Fantastic. No, you're supposed to be trying to get your weight down. If you want a good result that's going to make you look great, get inside the BMI, get inside the height to weight ratio. I mentioned it once before. Tomorrow I'm going to take a picture of it, or I'm just going to put it online so you guys can have the height to weight ratio where you should be. But I'm a strong advocate of getting your weight within that guideline trace so that you can get the best results as you can possibly get. For me, if I was supposed to do this all over again, I would take my weight down to 160 or 163. Because for me, I thought, for me on my butt, other than me having the pig lips on my booty, I just needed like bottom booty. So what she did, what she gave me, hence the reason why I'm not even on my buppy pillow. And anybody who knows me knows I have not really been on that buppy pillow for like a long, long time. Because in all the midst of the freaking BBL, I don't know what those are because I never had those problems. But here's what I had. So I had the piglets here and here, and Yili took away the piglets, what Kiki called it. So I needed like bottom butt right here. And then she did something, she filled me out here and filled me out through here. But she probably touched the whole area, so just so pretty much that she can like round me out, round me outside, and then she did this through here. But other than that, I didn't get a full BBL simply because from me putting on weight, I had like butt already. I just needed to get rid of the pig lips right here and then take this through. And whatever they say you're supposed to be feeling while you're having a BBL, I did not have that shit at all. I've been work out 4 days a week, eating right. My trainer is killing me, and I'm 47, and I have to get healthy. Of course, girl, if you want the best results, that's what you need to do. So I'm very happy for all of the ladies because the investment starts now. This is like an entire like lifestyle change. If I want to keep this shit, I'm fucking 48. I'm not going through a round two. I still want to look at my results and be like really happy with it, like in 10 years. So my entire thing is going to be an entire lifestyle change. And Trace, you have the right idea. Love Life Tracy, you have the right idea by starting that right now. Because it does start right now before you even get here to do it. Okay. What is 6 feet? I think 6 feet was, hold on, I have it right here. I have it right here so I can tell you. Okay. I think 6 feet was 220. Hold on. Okay. So 6 feet is 250. So right now, Kimberly, you're good. So if you are 5 feet, then it's 173. 5'1", 179. 5'2", 185. 5'3", 191. 5'4", 197. 5'5", 203. 5'6", 210. 5'7", 216. No. 5'7", 216. 5'8", 229. 5'9", 229. 5'10", 236. 5'11", 243. And 6 feet is 250. So 6 feet and I want to be 160. So 5'3" and I want to be 160. Oh yeah, girl, you're going to have a whole lot of good results, but I hope you don't need a lot of ass, Kiki Bates. Because I just realized that this Lisa was in it. You didn't recognize me. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, yes. Hey, Lisa. What's the height weight thing for? Ideally, where you should be, your maximum weight you should be, Miss Cox, before surgery. I'm short, 5'11", and I'm size 10. I want to lose more pounds before surgery to get closer to my weight goal. Hopefully, I'm still not. Wait, no, I'm still have enough fat. Yes, but oh, BMI. Are those weight limits? Those are maximum you should weigh. Oh my God. So I'm gonna tell you what you should be, Viking girl. You should be 560, at least 566. No more than 566. No more than 165. 4'11". You're tiny. And you're a size 10. Yeah, you need to take that down. Where do you Where do you drain after massages when the drain is out? Okay, here's the deal with the drain. Let's talk about the drain real quick. So 6'2", so I'm about, am I good then? No. Oh yeah, so 6'2", 260, yeah, you should be good. Because 6'5" is 250. How about 5'1"? Oh, Prima, you need to be at least 179 minimum. I was 173. So Prima, do what I would do. If I can do this all over again, I would weigh no more than 160 for my surgery. But then again, I don't want a big badunkadunk. Oh, you're 151? Oh, Prima, you're good. Why are we having this conversation? Yes, I'm going to go back into the drain, Kimberly. Okay. So here's how the drain works. I did an entire video of the drains. So let me show you what happens after they remove your drain. So of course, you know, for me, my drain was, this was the beginning, and the drain was wrapped around my body, and then the drain came out here. Okay. So when they're massaging you, then, because the drain was right here, when they're massaging you, they take all of this down, and then your drain would drain into the drainage thing. After they remove your drain, your hole right here will be open for at least 3 days. So what they're doing is they're taking all of as much water from the front as they possibly can, and then they're bringing it this way so they can just drain you through right here. Now, when this starts to close and when they need to drain you from the back, what they do is they take a needle, like one of those, I have a whole video on it where they take the needle. I wish I had a needle, like a syringe. Hold on. So here's a syringe, right? So they take the needle that usually goes on top of the syringe, they remove it from here, and then what they do is, good night, Sin City. They stick it in your butt right here, and then they drain you, and all of the water comes through your butt, from the crack of your butt. It comes through here. So they will drain you your drain. But the goal is to get as much of that water out while you have that cord wrapped around your body, which has holes inside in your body, and get it through the drain. And then when you're done, Claudio was pretty much, I think this is my 7th, okay, at week 5.5, 6 weeks, he was still sticking that pin in my butt and draining me through, and draining me, and getting that liquid out of me. So that's what happens. At one point, Claudio had stuck needles right here so he can drain me out. So he's always sticking a pin somewhere in my body at one point so he can drain and take the drain out of me. So that's why you need a good drainage person. So my girl, Miss W, she's in Miami. She went for lymphatic massages in Miami, and they couldn't drain her, though she needs draining because she has a lot of liquid in her, because she left Santo Domingo before Claudio could finish her work for medical reasons, nothing surgery related. She had to leave Santo Domingo, and she went back to Florida, and so she couldn't finish her process here. And what she's finding is that they're saying that draining her is out of their scope. Then you shouldn't be fucking advertising for lymphatic massages. So they advertised for lymphatic massages. She was paying big bucks for the lymphatic massages, and they're telling her that it's out of their scope, that they're not able to do that. So now she's planning to meet me here in Santo Domingo for 8 days so that she can do that. How long does the fillers last? Anyway, between 6 months to a year. I'll let you guys know. I think this is day 2 of the fillers. And finally, my face and my lips doesn't feel like I'm talking like this. So finally, other than the bruising, the eye is going down. I do like that the laugh lines is not protruding as much here. I'm just gonna wait to see like what I get. Normally, inflammation takes 3 days. I have some inflammation tablets. I'm going to take one tomorrow and one the following day. I was told that it takes 5 days for your lips to settle in. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about my lips right now. I think I'm gonna wait until like I'm no longer seeing the bruising, and I'm gonna wait to see how I make out, and then I'll worry about it. But I was told that the fillers last anywhere between 6 months to a year. If I do not like the fillers, I will be ODing on Corilla. And Corilla is like spirulina. It's all natural, and it's a detoxifier. It detox your body. So I will be taking a lot of that because that's a natural way for me to get this foreign object out of me. So I will let you guys know if I decide to do that though. Okay, anything else? Because if not, this is a 2-hour live, then I can go. I can get back to my Netflix and chill, which I really haven't been doing. I've been sleeping on and off all day. So if we don't have anything else, then we'll talk tomorrow. Have a good night, ladies. Good night, Prima. Oh, Kiki Bates, bye.